And then I let them outside and they were like, oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Okay, so let's find a comfortable seat. Make sure your hips are higher than your knees. There we go. And just let your palms of your hands rest facing down on your legs. You can close the eyes. And just notice that you're breathing. Relaxing all the muscles in the face and the jaw. Noticing this natural breath washing in and out. And let the tummy relax. And notice if you're tilting forward or backwards, and find that perfect center point for your spine. And notice when you find that perfect alignment for your spine, notice if your natural breath changes at all. And today we'll tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo, getting our wisdom center to open maybe a little bit more so that we're fully aware in our practice, so that we can really listen to our body and any other information that might be important. And we'll do some warm-ups. We'll practice a couple kriyas, and then we'll rest. And begin to deepen your breath. So as you're inhaling and exhaling, see if you can simply lengthen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. And as you do this, let's bring the palms together and rub them together, stimulating energy. Good, bring them into stillness. Just notice the energy in the hands. Lengthen your heart and bring the palms together at the heart. Let the energy of the hands seep into the heart. And so we're tuning in from this very centered position. Let's inhale deeply. Exhale all the way out, squeezing out any stale air. Draw your gaze to the third eye center between the two eyebrows. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Keep your gaze point, and we'll inhale for the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale and suspend this breath. Exhale, release. Fingers curl into the very first mounds of the hands. Thumbs stretch up and away. Take this mudra all the way up. And then let the arms open 60 degrees from the horizon. So if the horizon is out here and 45 was here, we're up 60. Yeah, and just see if you can like stretch those thumbs up towards the sky a little bit. They'll say they're plugging into the sky, and then let your shoulders relax. Good. Chin tucks. Gaze at the crown of the head. Breath of fire, panting like a dog through the nose. Keep going. As always, you can always practice long, smooth breaths instead of breath of fire. You choose what feels right for you. Keep gazing at the crown of the head. A little bit longer today, you can do it. Inhale deeply. Bring your thumb tips to touch over your head. Stretch your fingertips up. Stretch your whole spine. Can you squeeze your whole spine? Inhale even more. Get even taller. Slowly exhale. Let your straight arms pass through your space all the way to the earth. With the fingertips on the earth, just notice your space, the energy around you. And has your natural breath changed now? Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows out to the side. Fingers come in front of the shoulders, thumbs behind. Elbows stay lifted. Heart is open. Inhale, twisting to the left. Exhale to the right. Let the head follow. Keep going. Here, Sat Nam on your breath. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Little bit longer. Keep it going. Keep those elbows lifting. Good. 10 seconds left. Inhale to center. Lift the pelvic floor. Squeeze the energy up through the spine. Gazing up at the crown of the head. Exhale, relax. Good. We're going to come out of the seated position. So just roll the shoulders a little bit. Wiggle the upper body a little bit. And just stretch out each finger. Make sure you've gone through each one. Good. You can even turn them inside out a little bit. Wiggle them around. Yeah. Good. So we're going to come on to the hands and knees. So you can adjust your mat or sheepskin if necessary. But let's come onto the hands and knees and we'll spiral the hips. So wide fingers in the hands and then circle these hips around. And I'd like you to breathe with it. So maybe inhaling as you come forward and exhaling as you come back. Good. Every day is different, so you're just checking in with your body. If you're one of us like Lynn and I that's been traveling lately, this might feel a little different than normal today. Let's circle the other way. Good. One of the things that I love so much about yoga is that you don't really need anything to do it. Like all you need is your body, and you always have your body. So in that regard, it's very empowering and minimalistic, which is really cool to me. And also it helps you become so aware of how the things that we do affect us. And you can always come back into balance. So the next time that you come forward, let your pelvis come down and you're arching up. It doesn't matter what it looks like, just opening this front side of the body.
Good. You can even wiggle around a little bit, maybe even look up slightly. Good. And then when you're ready, start to sink your hips back towards your heels. Good. And you can stay in stillness or you can wiggle a little bit side to side. Beautiful. You can do that same little sequence again, or inhale into this little cobra position and exhale back into child's pose a few times. Just going back and forth. Last one. Pausing in neutral tabletop. We're going to come into the Aura Kriya. So, first option is you can be on the hands and knees for this and just reach your right leg back. And this is your posture. We'll inhale with straight elbows and we'll exhale as the elbows bend, thinking Satnam. The full expression of this posture is that the feet are on the ground and the hips are lifted in triangle pose, and then the right leg is lifted. So this is an option for you, or you can be on the hands and knees. So just take your pick and then lift that right leg up. Let's inhale, straight elbows. Exhale, let them bend a little bit. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Keep it going.
Good. Beautiful. And the bend in the elbows doesn't have to be huge. It could be really small. Remember, you get to decide. This Kriya is for building the strength of the energy around you. So we all have an auric field, an electromagnetic field, just like the earth has an electromagnetic field. This is science, scientifically proven. We just don't necessarily see it, but we can very easily feel it in each other. Inhale deeply with straight arms, reach those right toes back, hold the breath. You're holding this energy in. And then exhale, relax. And when you relax, you can take any shape that the body relaxes into. When we have a strong energy space around us, it protects us from illness, physical illness, and also any energetic stuff that might not be serving to us. It's a filter. Our aura is our filter. Good. Come back into tabletop. And then choose your posture, either coming into triangle pose or staying in tabletop. This time we're lifting the left leg up. Inhale, straight elbows. Exhale to bend. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Keep it going. Beautiful. When we have a strong aura, we're less influenced by others around us. You can feel yourself more. Good. Straighten those elbows. Reach that left foot back. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. So everything we've just done, you're holding it in like you're sealing the energy in. Exhale, let it go. Relax. Allow all that energy to distribute through the body. And release whatever relaxation pose you're in and come into a seated position, sitting on your cushion. Reach the left arm forward, out in front of you. And then take your right wrist and bring it underneath your left wrist. Good. So just at the wrist, wiggle your right fingers. Take these right fingers and hold on to your left hand. Just grab onto it. Good. Now this whole arm position stays nice and straight. So when you go up, don't go so far up that you're trying to go over your head, because then this happens, the elbows will bend. Instead, we want this whole thing to stay locked, and you'll come about this high. And then on your exhale, you're going to chop it down in front of you. So it's a very powerful breath. Okay, so stabilize your navel point, stabilize your seat. Inhale up, exhale down. Good, like you're chopping. You're welcome to close the eyes. Feel this from the inside. You can always take a break, just picture it, and then maybe come back in when you're ready. Ten seconds. Inhale the arms up. Squeeze your energy up. Squeeze all the way up through the fingers. Exhale, release. Bring the arms forward in front of you, about 6 inches or a foot apart. Fingers are kind of wide. And this is our exhale position. They never touch, the hands never touch. This is as close as they ever get. Inhale as they swing back and down, and just make sure that you're not hitting anything. So move anything that you might have hit out of the way so that you can swing these easily. Exhale, they come forward. Inhale, they come back and down, and make it kind of fast if possible. Good. It's helpful if the elbows stay ramrod straight. That's the goal. Keep it going. Hear Satnam on your breath. You're building energy very quickly. Remember, the hands never touch. Good. Good, you're doing great. We're going a little bit longer today, so 25 seconds left. You can do it. Keep the navel engaged. Build that space. 10 seconds. Inhale deeply. Bring the hands in front of the face. Hold the breath. Lift the pelvic floor. Inhale even more. Exhale, relax the hands on the legs. Close the eyes. Notice if you can sense all of your skin. And can you sense how the air and the energy that's touching your skin and around your skin feels? And imagine your space expanding out from your body, being light, filled with light. Visualize this aura, this light all around you expanding, like you're expanding your bubble of light even more. It is believed that your aura can expand up to 9 feet all around you. Taking a couple more breaths here, continue to see, visualize, maybe even sense this light and energy. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath, lift the pelvic floor, imagine energy rising up the spine through the crown. Exhale, let it go. And come on to the shins. And bring your hands to the floor a little bit in front and a little bit to the sides of your knees. Wide fingers. Nice big wide fingers. You guys, I brought a toad home from Texas in my suitcase on accident. The wide fingers just made me think of this. I'll show you a picture at the end of class, but like I opened up, I had my sneakers were wet and I brought them like in two like plastic bags, and somehow she survived the whole plastic bag thing. She was in there the night before and then all day traveling yesterday. She got shipped all the way from Texas to here and was perfectly fine. This is crazy. Okay, so my fingers on the floor. You're sitting on the heels. You can always tuck a pillow here, okay? We're going to flex the spine. So inhale, reach the whole spine, the heart center forward. Exhale, flex it back. Good. Inhale, set. Exhale, numb. Find your own pace, find your own rhythm. Just encouraging the spine to get more supple. And if sitting on the heels feels like too much, just have it be in tabletop. We're cat-cowing, right? Okay, go as fast as you comfortably can. Inhale, pull the spine long, heart is reaching forward. Lifting energy up. Sweetie. Exhale. Release. You can sit on the shins or stand on the shins if that's more comfortable for you. Either way, interlace the hands behind the back and try to reach them away from the back. This is going to flush energy and blood to the cheeks and the face. Long, smooth breaths. See how slow and smooth you can make each inhale and exhale. You can even smile a little bit with it. Relax the skin on the forehead. This works directly on the complexion of your face, the skin on the face.
Keep the pose, inhale deeply. Lift the pelvic floor, hold the breath. Exhale, release. Bring the sitting bones to the ground, swing the legs in front of you. You can tuck the hands underneath the knees and then try to lift the legs. The full expression of this pose is the hands are on the ground. You're trying not to lean back. It's impossible at this point for me not to, but full expression would look kind of something like this. Great modification. Hold the thighs. Spread through the toes. Shoulders glide down the back. How much can you keep that heart lifting? Gaze at your toes. Breathe slowly. Let any excessive effort from your breath go. "15 seconds. Can you straighten the legs a little more? Spread through the toes even more. 5 seconds left. Inhale deeply, get even taller. Exhale, bend the knees. Let the feet hover over the earth. I'm still modifying here. Again, full expression is with the hands on the ground. Keep the heart lifted, chin tucks, breath of fire. Keep lengthening through your spine, lengthening through your crown. Inhale deeply, get even taller. Squeeze the energy up the spine. Exhale. Release the legs out in front of you. Flex your feet. Glide your hands down the legs to a point, either on your shins, ankles, or holding the big toes, but to a point where you can have a nice long spine and a flat back, and you're not folding forward. Instead, it's like you're lengthening up, and you should feel like the backs of the legs are opening. Like it should feel like there's a little bit of a stretch happening. Maybe it feels a little bit like the legs are pressing down into the ground. And then your spine is really long and the whole posture should feel a little bit tight. Now tuck the chin a little bit and notice how the back of the neck will feel a little bit longer. It might make the whole posture feel a little bit tighter. Relax the jaw and breathe slowly. In this posture, if it's possible, see if you can gaze at your third eye center, like the inside of the forehead. Sometimes you might see little shapes or colors, a play of light behind the eyes, at the third eye. It's normal for you to kind of decompress, but try to keep that spine long. We're going to add a mantra to this. The mantra is hum, H-U-M, which means we. Let's inhale deeply for hum. Allow the sound and the vibration of sounds to be felt throughout the whole body. Two more. Inhale deeply, suspend your breath, lift the pelvic floor. Gazing at the third eye. When you're ready, exhale, relax in any way that feels good. And come lying onto your back in Shavasana. Legs out long, arms by the sides with the palms facing up. Feel free to cover the body with a blanket. I will be sitting up and holding space, but you can lie down, fully relax. And the more that you can surrender, relax, and let go here, the more that you will integrate all that you've done. In yoga, we put in the effort, we show up, and then we practice surrendering. So how much can you let go of the effort?
Can you really let the legs relax and sink? Can you really let the arms go? The fingertips, the palms of the hands. In yoga, we believe that when we come into this Shavasana pose with the palms facing up, the rain, the sweet rain of benefits of our practice rains down on us. And it pools and collects in the palms of the hands like little ponds. And so I invite you to really let that rain wash down on you. Let the blessings of the practice shower you as you rest here. And slowly begin to deepen your breath. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Making little circles at the wrists and ankles in each direction. And stretch the arms up over the head. And take a little cat stretch, a little twist to each side. And once you've done both sides, you can hug the knees into the chest. Rub the soles of the feet against each other and the palms of the hands against each other vigorously. And sealing off these prana exits in the hands and feet so that this practice will stay with you for as long as possible. Release the feet and bring the hands over the eyes. Opening the eyes into the darkness of the hands, let the energy of the hands affect or go into the eyes. And very slowly let a little bit of light in at a time. And allowing the hands to slowly move away from the face. And eventually they release. You're welcome to just sweep the hands around the aura, like smoothing everything out. Whenever that feels complete, you can make your way to seated. Bringing the palms together at heart center. And notice where you'd like to send the benefits of your practice today. You are an open channel. So the more that you send, the more that will continue to come through you. So you can think of it like love being unconditional and ever flowing. The more that you give, the more that comes to you. It doesn't matter where you send, to who you send your benefits of your practice to. Eventually it reaches everything. Allow these words of the longtime sun to surround the person or place that you're sending your energy to. Let's inhale to begin. May the longtime sun within you. Guide your way. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Yoga is one way to bring you closer to your soul. And our soul is our limitless body, our infinite body. The part of us that's connected to everyone. So our physical body might seem separate, but there's an infinite part of us that's connected to everything. So everything that you do and think about and say has an effect on the whole. So I thank you for practicing today and showing up for you, as I believe that yoga has a positive impact on the whole. Satnam. So good to be with you today.
Thank you, Liza.
Thank you.